Now, if we go back in history and we look at a few parallels in the times of Jesus, then some things come to mind. The disciples had been prepared for what was going to come. Jesus had on many occasions told them what was going to happen, that the Son of Man was going to be handed over to be crucified, that he would be stripped of all his human rights, as it were, and that he would die an ignominious death on a cross. And they refused to believe it. They were prepared by the words of the testimony, but they were singularly unprepared when the time came. Why? Because they had preconceived ideas about how these things would develop. And when they did not develop exactly in the format of their preconceived ideas, they lost it. They lost the plot. One of the occasions that Jesus used to educate them, we read about it in Matthew chapter 16, verse 21 and further. From that time forth began Jesus to show unto his disciples how that he must go into Jerusalem and suffer many things of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and be raised again the third day. Then Peter took him and began to rebuke him, saying, Be it far from thee, Lord, this shall not be unto thee. But he turned and said unto Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan. Thou art an offense unto me, for thou savourest not the things that be of God, but those that be of men. So why did Peter react like this? Well, he had been indoctrinated by the philosophy of the Jews his entire life. His concept was totally different to that which he was hearing. After all, they thought they were the chosen of God. But their circumstances evidenced another scenario. For example, they were under the bondage of Rome. They thought they were the head, but here they were in bondage. But they still believed, as the chosen of God, they were under a very special protection, and that nothing would happen to them. The other nations would be destroyed, but they would be elevated to new heights. And this was the mindset. And here Jesus came and he told them that he was going to suffer and die. And their concept was that he would elevate them to this high stature, and that he would be crowned King of Kings and Lord of Lords. They had a different theology. They had, in modern terms, what we would call a purpose-driven life or a purpose-driven church philosophy, where eventually they would be the rulers in a kingdom to come.